Hello, got another round of matches for you in the Premier League. But first, let's have a look at what happened in week 32. Lots of goals this time around, so quite exciting stuff, though not necessarily for every club in particular. So first match was Wolves against Astonvilla. Then Donker with the only goal of the game to give Wolves all 3 points. Next match, Southampton 3-1 winners against Watford. Danny Ings with a brace. James Ward-Prowse scoring a goal as well too. And Southampton actually scored Watford's goal because it was an own goal with Ben Wick. Burnley 1-0 winners against Crystal Palace. Ben Mee scoring the goal. Manchester United, another good result for them. 3-0 win against Brighton. Greenwood with one and Fernandes with a couple. Newcastle destroying Bournemouth 4-1. Gale, Longstaff, Alemanion and Lazio. For Bournemouth, 94th minute consolation goal, so Newcastle will be slightly annoyed by that with Gosling. But big, deep trouble for Bournemouth as they try to fight against the drop. Everton 2-1 winners against Leicester with Richarlison and Sigurdsson scoring a couple of goals. The 2 goals there within the first 16 minutes of the match. Leicester had a much improved second half of the game, and that saw Iheanacho scoring Leicester's goal. But they haven't won a match since the restart, so Leicester will be pretty concerned by that as they continue to cling on to third place. Arsenal 4-0 winners against Norwich. Aubameyang with a couple. Xhaka and Soares. So pretty convincing, but against the bottom side of the Premier League. But nevertheless, a win's a win, especially when it's like 4-0 in particular. Next match is the match where my team played against West Ham there, which was Carvin White's club, West Ham supporter, so congratulations to him. Your team ended up beating my team there. William scored the first goal for Chelsea, 42nd minute penalty kick, and then Sick 3 minutes later, just before half time, got a goal. And then second half, Antonio made it 2-1 West Ham. William equalised for Chelsea to make it 2-2, 72nd minute, but an 89th minute winner from Yarmolenko meant it was a big 3 points for West Ham, as they also in a big battle to survive the season at the bottom of the table. While Chelsea, just a 2 point lead over Manchester United over Wolves as we try to look for the Champions League places. Sheffield United 3-1 winners against Tottenham. Burge, Mosats and Burnley scoring the goals. For Tottenham, it was Harry Kane in the 90th minute. So good job Sheffield United, keep their European hopes alive once again. And Manchester City destroying Liverpool 4-0. It was last season's champions against this season's champions, and it turns out Liverpool must still have a hangover by some of their misfire touches in the box there. Just couldn't quite find the ball at sometimes. It was Boyner scoring a penalty kick, Sterling with a goal, Foden on the score sheet as well too, and Chamberlain own goal in the second half. So Manchester City, somewhat to salvage, even though it doesn't mean too much this season. But they've still got the FA Cup, Champions League competitions where they could potentially win instead. And it was me and 2 other people that got involved with this lot of matches in the Premier League. How I got on, I managed to get 5 results out of 10. They included Burnley's win against Crystal Palace, where I got the correct score as well too. 1-0 to Burnley. Also had Manchester United winning, Newcastle winning, Arsenal winning, and also Everton winning. For Carvin White, he had Wolves winning, he had Manchester United winning, he had Newcastle winning, and he also had Manchester City winning. But only if he picked his West Ham side to win as well too, then he would have been even with me. And also with 4 out of 10 was Roberto Hollis. Wolves winning, Manchester United winning, Everton winning, and he picked West Ham to win instead. So at least I managed to win the match week battle of my club, since my club didn't end up winning their match. And here we are on to match day 33. Go for the matches, go for the all-time head-to-head records, give the odds for the games, and then my scoreline predictions. Feel free to get involved once again. Put your predictions down below. Any other thoughts that you have about the previous matches or matches coming up, or other clubs you think going to go down, who's going to make the Champions League, Europa League places, and that type of stuff, or anything else, feel free to do so. First up, we have Norwich against Brighton. 34 wins for Norwich, 31 wins for Brighton, and 24 draws. Past 5 has seen 2 wins each and a draw. Odds for this game, 3.30 for Norwich, 3.20 for the draw, 2.20 for Brighton. Norwich 7 points adrift now, so it's just a matter of time before they are confirmed. But you know, it's still possible that they could pull off a turnaround, but it would have to be against Brighton, you would say would be one of the easier matches that they'll be able to have. I'm going to go for Brighton, unfortunately, for Norwich, so 1-0 win for Brighton. Leicester against Crystal Palace, 27 wins each and 18 draws. Palace 4 wins and a draw in the past 6. Odds for this match is $1.62 for Leicester, 3.50 for the draw, 5.50 for Crystal Palace. Seems like crazy good odds for Crystal Palace. They usually perform quite well on the road. Leicester struggling in form, can't win matches, not good against Crystal Palace in general. So seems like a Crystal Palace win really. Going to go for a 2-1 scoreline. Next match is Manchester United against Bournemouth. 11 wins for Manchester, 3 wins for Bournemouth, and 3 draws. Manchester United 6 wins and a draw in the past 8. Odds for this match is clearly in Manchester United's favour at $1.14. $7 for the draw, $17 for Bournemouth. Feels like a one-sided match, this one, with Manchester United doing really well, getting all the results that they require and closing the gap on Chelsea. So hopefully Bournemouth can do us a favour, but I'm going to go for a 4-0 win for Manchester United on this match here. Next game sees Wolves against Arsenal. 30 wins for Wolves, 57 for Arsenal, and 28 draws. 3 draws and a win each in the past 5. Odds for this match, 2.25 for Wolves, 3.20 for the draw, 3.30 for Arsenal. It's an interesting one. In general, you can see why Wolves are the favourites for this match. Arsenal haven't been great all season, but some good enough results, some recent matches there, with Aubameyang back on the scoring charts. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, taking the conservative approach on this match here. Next match is Chelsea against Watford. So we had mine against Carlton White's team of West Ham last time, and this time we have my team against Roberto Hollis' team, which is Watford. So that's kind of coincidental how that all worked out. So it's 20 wins for Chelsea, 10 wins for Watford, and 6 draws. Chelsea 6 wins in the past 7 matches. $1.36 for them, $4.50 for the draw, $8.50 for Watford. Even though I like your guys' teams to win, obviously I want my team to tune up and get the result this time around. Going to go for a 3-1 scoreline for Chelsea. Burnley against Sheffield United is the next match. 42 wins for Burnley, 50 for Sheffield, and 31 draws. Burnley 4 wins and a draw in the past 6. Odds for this game, 2.80 for Burnley, 2.88 for the draw, and 2.63 for Sheffield. Going to go for a narrow 1-0 win for Burnley. Next game, Newcastle against West Ham. 56 wins for Newcastle, 42 wins for West Ham, and 37 draws. Newcastle 5 wins in the past 7. 260 for Newcastle, 310 for the draw, 263 for West Ham. Going to go for a 2-2 draw. We have Liverpool against Astonvilla, 95 for Liverpool, 58 for Astonvilla, and 40 draws. Liverpool 4 wins in the past 6. Big favourites at $1.28, $5 for the draw, $8.50 for Astonvilla. 3-0 winners for Liverpool here. Southampton against Manchester City, 36 wins for Man City, 31 for Southampton, and 25 draws. Manchester City winning the past 7, $8.50 for Southampton, $5 for the draw, $1.25 for Manchester City, 4-1 for Manchester City for this match here. And the last game, Tottenham against Everton, 67 wins for Tottenham, 55 for Everton, and 56 draws. Tottenham 7 wins and 7 draws in the past 14. 2012 was the last time Everton managed to win this particular match. So $2 for Tottenham, $3.30 for the draw, $3.30 for Everton. Gonna end it off with a 1-1 draw. So those are my predictions. Feel free to get involved in the comment section below. Who's going to win the matches? Who's going to get the draws? Anything else you want to add? Last week's results, upcoming matches, all that type of stuff. Feel free to do so. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Cheers.